Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Prop Wiz. I'm your host, Wiz. Today, we'll be doing a box opening and review of this Batman. This is the modern suit Batman from the movie The Flash. Of course, technically, The Flash flopped, so there's probably a lot of people out there that didn't like The Flash, but I think unanimously, everybody agrees that Michael Keaton was dope in it, and even the people that love The Flash probably can admit that Michael Keaton was probably the best thing about The Flash. I'm definitely amongst those, of course. Yo, this is the Keaton is my Batman. I love the Batman. Famously, if you watch my show, Matt Reeves, the Batman, absolutely love as a movie, the visuals, but Keaton is who I grew up with, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the cat I always wanted to see return, and he returned during a time I didn't even think it was possible. Like, it didn't even cross my mind that there was a possibility that he could return as Batman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it was a little bit of a Batman Beyond's old man Bruce Wayne, but he came back as the Batman. You know what I'm saying? So super duper dope, man. Glad to have this in hand. It's a long time coming, man. I just received it in the mail yesterday. I pre-ordered this back in May of 2023. So a little bit over a year, quite a bit over a year, to be honest with you, that I was waiting for this bad boy. I have the Flash on pre-order as well. Pre-ordered I think I got the Flash before Batman. I think they released the Flash before Batman. As of now, no clue when the Flash is coming out. He's already paid for it, just waiting for him to drop and hopefully get that sent to us, man. But focus on this bad boy right here. Cover art is cool. You know what I'm saying? It's reflective of, obviously, the Flash. We got a lot of yellow streaks and lightning. So we definitely doing the Flash thing and just slap Batman on there. So it's kind of weird seeing Batman with such a colorful background. But I guess the yellow does match the yellow in his emblem. Cool. Again, this is the Flash Batman. This is the MMS 712 1/6 scale collectible figure. Of course, this is by Hot Toys as part of their Masterpiece collection. The rest of the box, man, it's real simple, man. You got, a bunch of lightning design stuff. Got yellow and black, very reflective, again, of Batman too. You know what I'm saying? The yellow, we do got a slip case. I'm not going to show off the front yet. We got Batman again. That actually looks like the actual figure, so they are showing off the figure on the back. Very, very simple. So, hey, we'll go ahead and take this downstairs for the box opening. Okay, here we go. Closer look at the box. Again, decent. Definitely going in storage, man. Nothing to write home about. I always say that, don't I? Oh, it's looking good already, y'all. See that head sculpt already, baby. Anyways, here we go. Just to look at the accessories before we take them out, man. Of course, we got his batarangs. More than one. We got three, one with the rope on it. Some of this equipment is familiar, right? The 89 Batman comes with that same thing. Of course, it comes with the Gatling gun. Looks almost exactly the same. We've seen those Ninja Stars before. So that's kind of crazy. What's this? That was that device, I think, when he set that bomb under the little elevator thing that they pushed up. And is that part of it too? It's a couple of little things. Some of this stuff look like it goes to the gauntlet. I guess we'll see more when we open it up. And look, it looked like I'm missing something. What am I missing? Yeah, it looked like the remote, looked like the Batmobile remote. Looked like it goes there. I don't know if that's something that I dropped that fell out. Dude, this thing was doing something funky when I opened it, man. It was like some of these pieces were acting magnetic and was sticking to the top. I don't see it in here. So, losing stuff already, or did they not give it to me? I guess we'll see when we clean this up. But anyways, also, before we dive into the actual head sculpt, we're just showing we do got 4 additional hands on top of the 2 that's with them. I believe this is the cowl case or cowl holder, which is dope. That'll give us a reason to display this bad boy. In fact, we'll start with that. We do got the cowl that doesn't have the headpiece in it, doesn't have the face in it, so that's cool. Again, I'm assuming that can be displayed on here somehow. Yeah, I can see it. It sits on there like that. So that's cool. Wow, that is dope, man. I feel like that's something. I feel like a lot of figures are missing that, man. I feel like having a sculpt holder is something that it should come with. But anyways, we do got, again, the hands The actual base is cool. Again, we got Flash coming as well, and I believe he comes with the same kind of base, except it has his lightning bolt, has his logo on it, but I believe it looks the same as this. That is gorgeous. It's very, very light. It's extremely light. We do have USB power, so we can plug this thing in and keep them lit up. And you know what? We might just do that, man. I don't think I've ever done that. Well, I feel like, of course, I've been collecting so long. For the majority of the time, USB powered anything wasn't something. So I feel like they've been making that more consistent. Back in the day, this would have been a battery. With that being said, yeah, we could definitely make room for that, have this bad boy lit up. All right, so that's cool. Got his additional face plates, I'm assuming for the cowled Batman. We do got him smiling on there, which is consistent with that movie. Particularly, he was a little bit, a little bit crazier in this. So we didn't have the dark 89 Batman who didn't smile at all. So we were probably leaning towards the Batman Returns. What Batman Returns did, he smiled a little bit. I think when he made that joke with Catwoman told her to eat floor. But dude, this is an image we've seen before. So that's very, very cool. And again, we got additional head sculpt. So my biggest struggle is going to be 100% which head sculpt am I going to put on this body? Because as we're about to go over this, man, that's what sold me, dude. I mean, there was no world that I wasn't going to get a Michael Keaton Batman. So I was going to get him, but the head sculpt in the photos were just like, dude, I got to have this figure. And look at that, having it up close, they've delivered, yo. Man, does that not look like a real person even in camera? Jeez, man. Super dope. I do believe he has rolling eyeballs. I got to look into that before I start fumbling around, because it does look like the hair piece might come off, but then again, it don't. Yeah, then again, it don't. So that might not be the case. We'll take. No, it comes with the eye tool. Comes with the handy eye tool. So it might be in the sculpt itself, or maybe inside the neck. Maybe so. It's got to be something. We'll take a look at that close when we do the outro. But man, look at that. Okay, costume super dope, very rubbery, which is how it looked in the movie. To be honest with you, when I first saw this, that thing looked like rubber. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This is not my favorite costume. I would have rather it looked more like Batman Returns. And we got the Batman Returns symbol. And there was some things on here. I could see where they almost took notes from the same kind of Art Deco kind of thing going on. But yeah, I would have much rather have had that belt, because that belt was consistent with the old movies, right? Batman and Batman Return. That belt was unchanged. Maybe the color might have been slightly different, but I thought that would have been cool. With that being said, it wasn't nothing I complained. In fact, this is probably the first time I've complained about it out loud on camera. It really didn't bother me. Didn't hate it. It was just, I would have rather something old school. But at the same time, it lends itself to that mech. He is older, so it's got like a mech kind of feel to it. I guess a technological aspect to it that lends itself to this old guy. 70-something years old? Dude that's still able to beat up people. Man, look at those details. The color, texture, everything is great on this. Look, we got boots that almost look like Batman Return boots, which wasn't too different than the first Batman. Well, the first Batman, it had those V-shaped lines, but they were different. It's hard to explain, but they were these individual pieces that kind of raised, where this one has this stacked look that's more similar to, again, Batman Returns. And of course, that cover. The only difference is we don't have the Jordans. We don't have the Nikes, yo. He actually has what look like boots. So they didn't want to mess with Nike this time, probably, man. Nike was probably asking for a little bit more money. Something was probably going on there, because why wouldn't you put Nikes on Batman? Anyway, all right, super dope, man. The cape does have a wire in it, so you can shape it a little bit. It does come with the extra cape, which I'm assuming is the flight glider cape that he had in the movie. We'll take a look at it just to see. Yep, I can see it. There's a whole device on clicking that to the back. I can see it, yo. Yep, that's what this is. Wow, and that's pretty decent, man. It's got a little mechanism, man, that's pulling the whole thing out. It's keeping its bat shape. That is cool. But I'm not gonna lie to you, it's going back in the box completely. I'm not rocking this. One of my favorite parts of the movie, but just knowing this particular Batman is probably going in a museum, more of a museum type pose, especially being that we got his little cow on the thing. What else we got, man? Yo, very detailed, bro. Again, a logo. Clearly the 92 Batman Returns logo. See if there's anything that I missed from the movie. I'm assuming this comes off for that piece to hook onto, or that piece might hook on directly onto that. Yeah, man. Very, very, very cool. So, which head sculpt? Which head sculpt, y'all? I'm leaning towards this guy. I'm leaning towards this, man. But we'll see. Let's take this upstairs, man, for our final thoughts. Okay, y'all. Back up here in the studio. Dude, let's jump right to the rating, dog. I'm not even going to BS with you guys, dude. I think this figure is a 5 out of 5. I'm giving a rating of 5 out of 5. I think the figure is super dope. It's way more impressive in person than I thought it was going to be. Again, I kind of already said, slight complaint. This is a weird kind of thing. I always thought this particular suit was rubber looking. I think the first image I saw was from the upcoming the Batgirl movie that was never released. I think that was the first time I seen a photo of the whole costume. And of course it had the wrinkles. It had a different kind of look to it. With that being said, I thought it was appropriate for Michael Keaton. I thought it was appropriate for the older version of Bruce Wayne, and seeing it in movies, seeing it in context. And even when I had that little complaint about that part of the costume, I was still excited about Michael Keaton in the Batsuit. There's enough elements of Batman Returns and even the 89 Batman in this to where it still has the aesthetics of those original two movies that I absolutely love. So welcomed it. All that to say, to see this thing on film look great, but to see it in person, albeit 1/6 scale, a little bit smaller, but it just makes sense. It looks great. It's a great suit, and it just fit that movie, and it fits Michael Keaton of the utmost, man. So glad to have it in the collection, dude. And there's details even now, dude. There's like a lot of texture on the top of the boots, so it's not smooth on the top. There's these little, it's just real texturized. The cape is dope. Dude, a lot of lines and details. And of course, we already talked about the head sculpt at length. This thing is dope. So again, 5 out of 5 for me. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. Leave me some comments, yay or nay. I've seen some other collectors out there that were going crazy over this figure. I haven't heard anything negative about the figure. We're here dropping stuff. I haven't heard anything negative about the figure at all. But again, I just recently found out that a lot of people haven't got it in hand yet, to at least a lot of my peers in the circle that's doing this thing. So maybe that's the thing too. So I'm looking forward to hearing your comments. If you have it in hand, let me know. Was it impressive in person? Those of you who don't have it in hand, do you plan on getting it, already have it pre-ordered, whatever the case may be, or just saw some videos, saw this video? Leave me some comments. Let me know what you guys think. And along those same lines, if you like this video, please take the time to hit the like button. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe. As always, I love you guys to death, and I'll check you out next time. All right, peace.